Wait.
Yeah, man. Today's episode brought to you by a watermelon motherfucker, man. It's a wonder water. Yeah.
You link up to that thing?
Nah, what's the name of it?
HQ Onyx. X8HX or some shit like that.
Say less.
That motherfucker refreshing, man.
They need to put you in a commercial, man.
Yeah, we trying to get
Come
some
on, man.
endorsements.
Trying to get
you know
them
what I mean?
endorsements,
We
yeah.
always practicing and always, you feel me, shooting our shot. You know what I mean?
That's
It's about
good.
love over here. We showing love to products. You know what I mean? You know, the city like a motherfucker, you know, those want to pay homage to, but like I said, it's love over here, baby.
Yeah,
I feel it.
sure.
Get that bad motherfucker going, Tay. We been waiting on you, baby.
Oh, for sure.
Man. Hey, man, hold up, man. Let's start this thing out right, man. Welcome to We the City, man.
We the city.
Better know that
Definitely
shit,
the city,
man. We back, man, with another motherfucking episode with my motherfucking dog. Hello, Donte, goddammit.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we know him as Low Pro, man. We know him as a lot of different shit, man. We've been knowing that man for years, man. You know what I'm saying? We go back to different type of things, man, different type of places. Really no different type of places, man. We the city, man.
I like the setup too, man. You got a super dope in here, man. You know
Appreciate
what I mean?
that.
Help me out with the merch and all that, man.
Yeah,
You know
come
what I
on,
mean?
baby.
Beautiful
Come
thing
on,
going
baby.
on in here, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to link up to your Bluetooth, man. It ain't popping up for me.
Alright, hold up. Give me a second. Let me. Hey, hit the button on that thing. The Bluetooth button. It's on the front, other side. There you go. There you go. Alright, man. My nigga got something. He said he wanted us to hear that thing, man. So we finna turn up to that. You know what I'm saying? Get this thing started like we like to get this thing started.
Even just getting going, this one thing, you know, I want to say to you too. You got a point of view that's always been our mind, so to say. You feel me? Like, the content of your mind, you know, just, you know what I mean? You know, how you look at shit, you know what I mean? You know, I want to touch on that too after the song. We'll get into, like, the social concept.
Okay, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Not for sure.
When everything gets stake and it's time for war, I don't tuck my tail. I'm front line stand if it's me or you on well. I draw a line in the sand. If you cross it, then it's flowers to the fan. I do the things in real life that you be liking on the ground.
This is shit you gotta listen to.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen to you. They ain't got no choice but to kill you.
I appreciate it, man.
Bring them back for all the wolves to eat. Boy, it's a cold-blooded world and I'm living in it comfortably. I conquer what comes for me. You don't want this company. They all got a plan till they see you ain't playing. And them shots start spraying and your ops start praying. You gotta make it shake, you gotta make it shake.
Yeah.
If you refuse to lose, then you know what it takes.
Yeah.
Hands down, I'm a gladiator. And you can all talk real soft, fat potatoes.
Okay. Let's speak up.
Let's just slab, split a path down shit. Know you niggas when I'm done, take a bath. The irony was speaking on my name, I just laughed. If you standing in my presence, as he died with a staff.
Yeah.
The best at it, I ain't
You talking that shit on him, boy.
Yeah.
Woo! Nigga just soft mashed potato.
I'm telling you guys, if you can say you ain't noticed. Hello, Donte, different breed, pure petty.
Hello.
I'm a real Cashville, you worth the look. My light shine bright and it's worth the star.
Okay.
Sarasarada, that's another bar.
Yeah.
All lacking, now you gotta run the jewels. When it's time to pay the piper, gotta bring it all in full.
Okay.
Boy, I'm the truth, Paul Pierce with a beard.
Yeah.
And a shoe
You see that motherfucker like that? I know you had that one. Let's go you record here. Let's go hit the booth like that. Right? With the one here up.
Yeah, for sure.
Now you going in, man.
I appreciate it.
If you refuse to lose it, you know what it takes.
Okay.
All my life I've been told I'm
Keep me out right here, though.
shit. But now my money making money, I can count the shit. You all know the vibe. If you alive, then subscribe. Sucker niggas hate me why like I ain't struggle for my stride.
Okay.
Face like Elroy, should have been a Jetson.
Yeah.
They ask me who's the goal, me, no question.
Yeah.
Standing at your door with C4. I'm like Mob.
Yeah.
Gun tall, big top, they sing like Rob.
Okay.
It sucks that you rather see me build it, which we will if you the king of the hill, then I'm the trapper man. Damn.
Alright.
Hey, yo, I'm the Jen. I like that.
My money over everything. Asking if I sell dope, mixing me with Rob D. Told me that she went to Howard, asked if she knew me.
Yeah.
Keep it too live and it's worth the breathe.
Okay.
I'm a mighty motherfucker and it's worth the G.
Okay.
I don't need permission when I'm doing me. City on my shoulders like I'm KC.
We the city.
Yeah.
Boys and let the people speak for me.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make beef, then make it real cheesy for me.
Alright.
Back on my slick shit, I'm still proud of me. Why you niggas pay for views? I'm the one that pay to see.
Alright.
Don't let this grace fool you, dog. I really
I gotta hit that Wonder Wall. That boy.
if you can't walk with every rule,
Hey,
you need to
fuck
give me
the crowd,
couple
boy.
bands in my pants. They will want me off the plan. I tell them F you stand.
Alright.
Fuck this is a show to y'all ready and it's working bitch really. Y'all be rocking ranks heavy. The way I cause mayhem, I should've worked it all state. Take it up the ass, I got a chip in here in class. Yeah. Gotta make it shake, gotta make it shake. If you refuse to lose, then you know what it takes. Tell Donte, I'm Nashville Sade. And I'm sitting
That's real Sade, boy. I'm talking about them words and that wordplay.
Sitting on the top like a toupee.
Come on, listen, man.
Let's go, baby.
He did not exaggerate
Come on,
Nashville
baby.
Sade.
We gotta take a shot.
Deep
for that.
as
We
he
the
wanna
city.
be, man. He
And this
layers.
shit a shout out to everybody on that land verb, man.
This
I can
nigga
fuck
got
with
layers, man.
that. I can fuck with this.
Appreciate it, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, listen, man. That's what I'm just saying. Like, it ain't just the wordplay. That's the sharp mind, man. That's a point of view. It's a way of looking at life. It's the way how you take shit in. But I like how, boy, you would be on right on the bars of some yay shit and go damn near young bucks with them cannons. You feel me? Man, you got them and fucking this shit up.
Hey,
man.
I
man.
appreciate it, man.
Grown man music. Shout out to that,
Definitely
man.
grown
Take
man
a shot
music,
for that,
man.
man.
Definitely,
Grown man
definitely.
music, man.
Nah, you
For
hard.
sure.
The paying homage on the last verse. And
Yeah.
the way that it wasn't just like fitting it in type.
Yeah, I wasn't forcing it, right? Yeah. See, you know, it's like, man, I just be feeling like sometimes, you know, they tell me, man, that I'm lyrical, right? And I'm lyrical and I'm very self-conscious in my music. I try not to, I try not to perpetuate and put the things out there, you feel me? Especially one that I'm not living, and two that I done already lived through and I know better from. You feel what I'm saying?
I definitely like that.
Come on.
And that's why I'm saying like that. One thing when I first, long time ago, I
Yeah.
first ran into you, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for sure.
Some hustling, street shit, whatever.
Yeah.
But when I found out like you did music and heard it, you know what I mean? I've been around Burning, they do music shit and
Yeah.
different series about them. I knew then, though, like, no, I think myself, like, damn, this nigga, like, I can tell you take this shit serious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, not just, motherfuckers just like, I rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you always kind of handle this shit like,
Man, and I feel like it, man, if I'm being honest, I would consider myself probably one of the most underrated artists in the city, just from the aspect that, I don't give it to them like probably how they used to, right? But at the end of the day, man, when it comes to making music, you feel me, with substance, lyrics, bars, and
definitely
content,
substance.
I just feel like, I feel like I'm top shelf, man, and that's why I fuck with Reese like I do, man, you know what I mean? Because, he's super dope, but he always fuck with me. A lot of artists, they don't really tap in with me, man, and I don't understand why, but Reese, man, from day one, I've always, I be mad at him sometimes, man, because I feel like he don't go as hard as he should, you know what I'm saying? Brother not only talented, but he got that other shit too.
Nah, he's special, dude.
Yeah, and so I've always felt like,
Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate that.
just always felt like, he was one of them, you feel me? And he always, he always fuck with me, man. When I did my last show, man, he was out, you know what I mean? Came out, you feel me?
Yeah,
And-
man. Speaking on that, man, I wanted to get in the outlet, man, because man, appreciate the love, man.
Nah,
100.
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
It's
on,
always
man.
reciprocated. But let's get into Donte, man. Let's see. A lot of people might know about who you is, man, but our audience. We growing a new audience, so
Yeah.
I want you to let our audience know who you are, man. How long you been doing this, man? What side of town you from, man? You know what I mean? You know what I
Man,
mean?
listen, I've been, as far as making music, the first time I ever heard a rap, I said I could do that. So I was 6 years old, man. I won my first talent show in the first grade, man.
With a rap?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was somebody else's, but
Right,
it was
still,
about
though.
the performance.
Yeah.
man,
Definitely.
Yeah.
And and so I grew up in West Nashville, man. I grew up in West Nashville, Preston Taylor, all over through there. And then
Shout out West Nashville.
yeah, so and then after that I moved over with my grandparents over in the Haynes Park, Bardo area. So it's kind of
Haynes
like I just got the mixture of both of them. As an artist, I started off with Matlock Got Your Records, man.
Matlock, shout out Matlock.
Yeah, come on,
RIP
man.
Matlock.
R.I.P. Big Matlock, man. We just lost Gotti too, man. So
Homegrown shit.
yeah. So
Definitely.
so I
Shout
did that.
out. See, that was new for me.
Yeah.
So that was, I guess I'm definitely
Yeah.
Speaking on Matlock, a lot of people got their start over there with Matlock,
Yeah,
Country
for sure.
Boy Records, man.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
A
Yeah,
lot of
see,
niggas might not know
y'all
about
real musically inclined. Like I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So it's new
I
for
was
me.
gonna learn you something today, day,
Yeah,
man.
definitely,
for
definitely.
sure.
And so, you know, and then, you know, when we got, you know, I brought in, you know, Flake. If y'all familiar with Flake, man, she was one of the super dope Untouchables. Fade Eastwood was there, Bezel Gang was
Shout
there.
out Fade.
Ladies Wood, Bezel Gang,
You
shout
know,
out Southside.
And it was like, for me as an artist, you know, you know, people see me and they would probably, you know, expect that I had the lifestyle that I did or I done lived the things that I done lived. It's like, but I just understand what come with that, right? So I just never just tapped in with that with my records. I feel like Jeezy already got that, right? You know what I'm saying? In that lane. So, you know, I had to figure out a way that I could do me. You feel me? So yeah, so I could be organically me. So, you know, Low Pro, that was my stage name at first, man. You know, I went stupid with that. And man, I called a writer's block, man. I went dog for about 8 years. I could drop a single, but I couldn't put together a body of work. When the COVID hit, man, I started getting the itch with my pen, and I changed my name to Hello Donte. I said I'm gonna come back different, man. I said, you know, I done did that, but it's been, you know what I mean, he gone now. Let me reinvent myself, you know. And that shout out to any artist, man. Don't never be afraid to reinvent yourself, man. You know,
A lot of mainstream artists have reinvented themselves. You know what I mean, in different names and shit. Most artists don't end with their first name. I know that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it ain't about it ain't about, you know, it's just about the person, right? You know, like
and I think that's the elevation. I was gonna get in. That really spoke to me.
Yeah.
Was like I said, grown man music, man. You know what I mean? We at an age now where, you know what I'm saying, we don't got time to do nothing other than be ourselves.
For sure.
We mature enough to be ourselves. So when it come across in the music, that's probably why he was in the writer's block. He had to find himself as a man.
Church. I couldn't agree with that no more.
He was growing away from the shit that he was doing.
Yeah.
But that's what you was used to rapping.
So it was about just elevation. It's just about the elevation and the growth.
Here you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
we got some company.
No,
I don't see nothing but some N1s. My man look like he about a 9, but his shoes like a 12.
Listen, bro, I got a guy that be popping up, man. Listen, man. He called himself the governor and the mayor, man.
Okay, then. Well, let me pay some.
at the same time.
I'm gonna bring him out, but
for sure.
Right now, every time he get a little oil in him, man, he get a little crazy.
That's wild, man. This is wild, man. This is real.
Yeah, we got shots out right now.
Okay, then. For sure.
He'll come in here and go ballistic.
No, for sure.
So I gotta let him roam. Listen to him. Let's see.
Yeah. But back to what we were saying, why, you know, man, why he slide in, you know, as far as, you know, it's just with Hello Donte, man. That's what I tell any artist, man. I listen to, you know, 3 Stacks hurt my heart when he told me, you know, he was an older artist and he had nothing else to talk about. You know, he's still contributing, playing his flute. But I just want every artist to know, man, you ain't never, man.
Yeah.
Water told me a long time ago. I don't listen to nothing else, man.
Come on,
Water told me don't start rapping, man.
You just had to find your for real now with the flute.
He still
now I feel what he's saying because man. Because I don't like that shit either, man. I don't like the fact that he be giving up on himself like that. And they be like, damn, man, you sound like a gimmicky nigga when you say that.
No, I don't think it's more of a gimmick.
I'm saying like when you can't get yourself out of, I ain't got nothing to rap about. It's like, what? You live every day.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying.
It's music in life.
Yes,
I
completely agree with that.
I understand y'all point of view. Or was he may be saying like he feel like, you know, like we say the elevation, the same growth of how you going from coming to Hello.
I don't want to limit him to no bullshit.
You know what I mean? You got to think he done been from damn near, I don't know, was he part of Good Amount? You know what I mean?
He was a goodie mob.
Then from Outcast to he was 3-4 his own goddamn 7-1 person at one time. You know what I mean?
But it was more of saying that whatever age he was at the time when he decided it was over with, is that what am I supposed to rap about now? Was having, you know what I mean? It's like being old.
Like his fans, and when you think about your fans, they grow with shit. We old now.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I like. See, when people talk about this is something that I always realized is just growing up.
Yeah.
Like the reason why hip hop was a young man's sport back in the day is because it was a young genre.
It was young within itself.
It was young within itself.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
hip hop ain't nothing, but
as it grow older.
Yeah, hip hop maybe 50. They just turned 50.
It just turned 50.
That's why
you dropping gems today.
On some real shit. That's why Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3 6 Mafia, and Tech 9 finna come in concert. And guess who's gonna be going?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going.
And
what is you talking about? I said all of yeah.
But at the same time, it's like And then on social media, man, Devil Playground, man, I feel like I see people say, man, you old, quit rapping, you need to quit. Man, that just makes me so
guess
mad.
what? No, listen, man. See what it is y'all young niggas sound like a bunch of young niggas. You need motherfuckers to see. You need daddies. Y'all need grown man music to teach you young niggas. See, back in the day, niggas like Pac was teaching me.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether y'all niggas want to hear it or not, these niggas y'all listening to is teaching you niggas.
Yeah, and
y'all is taking that shit in and subconsciously living that shit one way or another. So y'all need to hear something from another perspective. Y'all need to hear grown man music, man, so you think about the bullshit you doing.
And you grown men need to start living like grown men. I mean, come on, man.
Come on,
like,
man.
I mean, art is art, man, but I don't want to listen to no nigga my age talking about selling no bricks and catching bodies, man. I'm trying to create generational wealth, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If that's what you want, that's cool, but that ain't no grown man shit.
Nah, I can understand what you're saying.
Because it's all amongst.
But
you gotta get out of
it. See, a lot of things, man, and I realize is, man, you got a lot of guys, man, that really ain't matured past.
You know what I think it is? It goes to the stigma, to what you were saying about how hip hop, the age of hip hop, right? And I think a lot of these old artists is afraid to grow old, man. It's okay, man. It's okay to grow old, man. It's okay, man.
It's okay to grow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
That
artists, but it's motherfuckers that ain't even don't rap. They're just afraid of growth.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
on some
you know
real
what I mean?
shit,
I'm gonna be such. You still gonna be such.
I'm gonna tell you something though on some real shit.
Okay.
We changed the way we move, so a lot of shit we don't see the way we used to see it, even in our daily activity.
But that don't take away from the fact that we saw it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's
a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas out here
bullshit.
still doing the same shit we were doing when we was 16. 17.
How you feel about that, man? You know what I mean? It's love, right? But
Bro,
as somebody, it's like.
It's just a reality. I don't got no way to feel about it. No way. I knew this was gonna happen when I was that age, because there was niggas out there that's our age now that was out there with us.
God, you dropping jewels, boy.
Yeah, and it's like, man, it's like.
You dropping gems today.
I knew it was gonna be like that. Get what I just said then.
What's that?
I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember saying, man, I ain't gonna be there.
Now I was that nigga looking up second time in the penitentiary in my early 20s and seeing older motherfuckers like, I gotta change my life. I can't be that.
Real.
I can't, if I keep on, if I keep up, the bullshit is, I'm gonna be that nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I'm
gonna tell you
now.
something.
You know what I mean?
You was whole.
360 for real.
Let me give you your flowers, man. Let me give you your flowers, man. Can I give you your flowers right now, man? Cause man, I see the elevation and the growth in you, man.
I appreciate
it,
it,
man. You know what I'm saying? You look like you at peace, man.
Yeah.
You was a whole retard back in the day,
yeah, man. A lot of shit.
Very,
man.
very,
They
very.
don't know,
like,
man,
you never
you know.
know what he's gonna do. Like, you know what I mean? You just never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
bro,
he's always carried himself like even as he was young, he always carried himself as a young man. He always gave respect and got it. You know what I mean?
Just was it was just train of thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I was you know.
It's all about your growth.
I was here. I'm gonna be honest, I hate the retard shit. You know what I mean? Because I always had a mind. You know what I mean? I was never no dumb nigga.
Bro. I don't mean like a retard like that. I mean like,
you know what I mean?
Like when them New Orleans niggas say.
Nah, I know what you say. Just retarded. Yeah, retardo. You know what I mean? I understand, man.
Yeah.
I think
I ain't gonna lie, shit, it is what it is, man.
I appreciate it, bro. But you're absolutely right. Like
I can see it too. That's my nigga. He was out here retarded.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm with the nigga like I got to get out the cops on some bullshit.
No, man.
All right, at least I ain't the only one.
No, I definitely, and I appreciate that for real. And guess what? It mean a lot coming from, because like I said, even in them days, we just kind of talked about this before you walked in, about some other guys, like, people would never, and that's why I told you soon came in, like, you might not even never expected this from me, Taylor.
Yeah, no,
I always look at you like this. I always, you know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Individual. And what I pride myself be, even I think anybody even back then said, well, he definitely an individual. You know what I mean? That nigga was himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And no follow, I'm me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm glad to be the man. Became too. Like I said, it's hard, and like I said, even the growth. Like you said, the writer's block to even touch back into that.
Yeah.
That when you coming from a place, and I think that's a stigma. That's why I want to tap into the culture and
tap into
the whole thing of like, you know what I mean, of the stigma. You feel me?
No doubt.
It's hard to get that shit off of you, man.
It's definitely hard to
you
get
know
off
what I
of.
mean? Like I went through some shit to become this right here, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Like it wasn't easy, huh?
Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And it still ain't easy. You know that?
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know it.
And that's
it's an everyday goddamn battle not to be that nigga.
So why is it so like if it, you know what I mean, to hear you talk like that, right? And I know that. Reese, you know that.
For sure.
Why we don't hear that? Why we don't hear that on records though, man? Why we don't hear that?
Because people are afraid
You
to be.
hear it.
It
Guess
ain't a
what?
lot of individuals, first of all.
Niggas is making it, it's just not being heard, like it's not being broadcasted like it. And the people are, this the thing, ears have been trained to bullshit.
Yeah, it's like
Once you start eating McDonald's all the time, when motherfuckers start making salads and shit like it, you still gonna keep going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Cause you like them motherfucking them McNuggets. You know what I'm talking about?
No doubt.
Hey man, speaking on that, man, yeah, I'm here. We gonna take us a slight little break, man. We'll be right back, man. We this motherfucking city,
Yeah, we
man.
got 10 in the
Donte,
building.
man. This
Hello.
motherfucking good convo, man. Some good grown man conversation for y'all, man.
This shit off. This finna get
Come
rough.
on, man.
Yeah, let's restart him.
I was born in Nashville, but I was raised in Cashville. People ask, why y'all call it Cashville? I tell them, we been getting money before the Batman building. North, south, east, west, we put on for the city. We sacrificed it all. Blood, sweat, and tears. People died for this name. And I done been everywhere. From shopping sprees in Harlem to award shows in LA. But when it come to turning nothing into something, I put Cashville on top.
Go on and give me a back. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on and do this.
So my new album is called No Skipping. And No Skipping is an album that I wrote. You know, I always try to challenge myself creatively, right?
Yeah.
And as an artist, so I said I want to write an album that I can figure I can just capture the raw emotion from humans, and then still feel like I can end in a place to where everybody feels good.
Okay.
And so I said, okay, I'm gonna write this No Skipping, right? And No Skipping is about a rapper who just got signed to do a big record. And in the process of doing this record, he meets a woman, he falls in love, and he ends up just fucking the whole thing up. And he's just trying to get his relationship back, and we just gonna see how it goes. You feel me?
So the speaking, man, how you just even described it, like you were just saying, man, I can see the movie shit. Like you said, it's gonna be like a movie that you coming with.
Yeah.
How you just explained it, I can see you. That was the movie. I'm seeing the visual. I'm seeing what.
Yeah, now let's check it out. So I wanna bring it here first, man.
You directing and every goddamn thing.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. We doing all that, man. Shout out C-Roy, man. Shout out my girl Danielle, man.
Shout out C-Roy.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Let's talk.
I wonder what she's thinking right now.
Sounds of Hello Donte.
It's Barack and Michelle, man.
Like, I be want to talk, but sometimes it's just
Barack and Michelle.
Just let it be.
This new shit, this never been heard before, y'all. First drop.
Dive with the lip hook. I call it the devil's look. Now I ain't even gotta look. I feel a soul staring a hole off in my body. I swear I think she shot me. Or maybe that's just guilt talking. But when the wild hands grow, my brother sneak and play the field. Even though she rolled with me for the car had wheels. Hey guy, you need to chill, but you the pick of the letter. And I know she know a winner, Indiana. You the one that chose up, you need to pray and buckle up. Hey, long drive coming, red lights, I run. Yeah. To love me is a verb, and them words ain't nothing. If you ain't talking about something, then it's dog. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, them cancers is the answer, I said it. But it's crazy how you get it and regret it. Shit even kill you if you let it. I fucked up and I accept it, so I gotta take whatever comes with it. But baby, on the real, yeah. In moments when you feeling like I failed you, and you singing through the lies that I tell you, the dreams I sell you. I'm sure Barack put Michelle through some hell too. In moments when you feeling like I failed you, and you seeing through the lies that I tell you, the dreams I sell you. I'm sure Barack put Michelle through some hell too. And then it all fell through. Why? The truth read his ugly ass head and slid through. Now you on the social media, yeah, problems is your content. Got strangers in the comments condoning all your nonsense. All I wanna do is be heard, let's make it right. But you so triggered by my words, all you wanna do is fight. Thinking that the grass greener from my past misdemeanors. Black ass cheater, I'm a funky cold Medina. You more worried about the Joneses and what they would say, but they ain't got a dime on these bills that's gonna get paid today. If I took my blood, sweat, tears, and I put it in a cup. Yeah, to you it ain't much, but it'll fill a river up. All I ask is uplift me and just mean it when you kiss me. If I love you, love me back. I never said that be easy. True. But now we in the space, you ain't respecting how I feel, and I'm blaming it on you, and that's exactly what it is.
That's Barack and Michelle, man.
The moments when you feeling like I failed you, and you seeing through the lies that I tell you, the dreams I sell you.
That's some deep shit. That's some real couple shit, bro.
Hell too.
Hell yeah.
In moments when you feeling like I failed you, and you seeing through the lies that I tell you, the dreams I sell you. I'm sure Barack put Michelle through some hell too. That out Barack, man.
I felt that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
Sound my goddamn black over there.
What you think, man?
Hey, listen, man. As a grown man, that if you ever been in a relationship, I mean, you know, a grown man in a relationship, it has ups and downs.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know what I mean? I believe that was a great depiction of, you know, one of the examples of the ups and downs you can go through.
Oh, no, most definitely, man. And that's when I wrote that record. So Barack and Michelle is basically the swinging point of the album. And I gave him that record because I want them to understand where he's at with it. And so, you know, I just felt like I just tapped in, man. You know, I took some personal experiences as well as just generalized just things. You know, I feel as a man, you know, when feel like this needs to be said to a woman, right?
Like, the way you address shit, man, it's like you lyrical and all that. Definitely, and I'm not shortchanging it by far. But it's like, I don't know, you gotta make that shit land, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I be feeling that shit. Like I said, if you listening to this, man, and it's definitely something, you know what I mean? It's bob your head music, it's feel good music, but it's like, it's heartfelt type shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you know, I was talking to my partner with Dope Shit on the Crew, and he told me my music was thought provoking. I said,
Man.
That's the truth.
I said, okay.
Man, that was
That's
perfect. That was a perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me it was thought provoking, and I said, yeah. I said, you might be on to something that, but you know, and I want to give a shout out, man, while I'm on here, man. I want to shout out Lito, you know.
Shout out Lito for sure.
Shout out
Lito,
Lito.
you know, he's one of my favorite artists right now, man. And one thing I get from Lito is he's not afraid to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to talk about it. So it definitely gave me the courage to feel like, you know, I wanted to say, okay, in this project, because I do want to be vulnerable, because at the end of the day, I am getting older, and you know, and life and relationships and family and all that is definitely there. So
and that's something it's not easy to do, boy.
no, it's not. You know what I mean? It's one thing to put yourself out there to be judged by your peers, but it's a whole nother thing to put yourself out there and be vulnerable while you're doing it.
So,
Yeah, man, it's like, you know what I mean? Let's good luck with that one. You know what I
No,
mean? That tomato gonna hurt. That tomato gonna feel like a brick.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I mean?
a lot of people get out here and wear they wins, but it's hard. It's another thing to wear your losses out
You
here.
feel me? And that's
But the losses was make you.
Exactly.
make you the winner.
But boy, when
Exactly.
it's so hard to accept it. Once you accept it, you
Exactly.
see like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm sitting. How the hell make me sit and
Yes,
look?
sir.
Because you learned from it. You gonna get. You
Yes,
got
sir.
something from it. You didn't even know you needed.
Yeah, for sure.
You just help somebody else grow.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I said, man. You know, with that, I said I want to do that, man. Cause like, so when I dropped I'm Proud of Me, right? I'm Proud of Me is my last project, Tez. And
Yeah, I like
And-
that project.
yeah, I
want to
appreciate
talk
it.
about that. I'm glad you dived in that. Good segue. Go ahead.
so a old head came up to me, man. He I'm live, right? You know, Reese in the building, and after the show, my old head come to me. He say, "Man, you probably one of the best artists in the world, but they'll never take you in because you're talking about something positive." I said, "Damn."
It's the message in your shit. It always have been, bro.
And that's my thing. Like, have you know? Some people tell me, you know, you've been ahead of your time. You know, you've been ahead of your time. But I've always been like this, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's the same thing that I get. That's why we want you to hear the applause, because it's like, it's another thing, like you said, vulnerability, genuineness. It's the shit that you think or people say they want, or it ain't really accepted. People don't really know how to take it on things. You know
what I
mean?
think? I think you should give more.
Definitely.
I
You know what I mean?
It's coming.
And that's what I was saying.
It's coming. I
Even-
appreciate
both
it.
of y'all like y'all
Because
style.
get what? No matter what, you got people out there that fuck with it.
Yeah, for sure.
So feed them.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm gonna
And
feed the world.
It's
You know
gonna
what I
keep
mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The best in the world, Craig.
Come on,
A
man.
nigga needed to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like,
Yeah, cause get what? To just like you feel about how you said about me, I feel the same way. Hello Donte was the last one. It's in my playlist. I listen to it out there.
I appreciate
keep
it,
my
man.
shit on scramble, so I listen to everybody all the time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I be like everybody else waiting when the next one coming. Come
Man,
on, I'm
it's-
ready to
Yeah, it's on the
download
way,
the
man.
next-
and
Yeah,
you
I
get what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it, man.
I
And
watch-
you know, the more you do, the more you show your artistry. Cause people gonna always tune into it, man. And the more you give them, the more you. Not only are you giving them to indulge in it, you give more room for your fan base to grow.
It's definitely.
On some real shit.
I be feeling like I'm on the island out here sometimes, y'all.
But
I
see-
ain't gonna hold you, man.
That's
You
get
see,
what?
that's the thing when you in your own feeling, when you like really being, it's like I said, it's individuality type shit. It's
Yeah.
people got to catch up to it. You are on the island. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The way a motherfucker
Truth be
think,
told.
see shit. You
But
know what I
that's
mean?
where
The
you
shit be
wanna
so
be.
sharp. It's like people do got to catch. So it's like the boat's on the way. You feel me? You
Okay.
just got to get them over to the island. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Because
then.
motherfuckers, like you said,
Cause that's
you on
really
that
where
island.
you want to be. You don't want to be like everybody else.
Nah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And you on the
You
island.
standing on individuality. You
Yeah.
supposed to be on the island, fam.
Okay, then. Let me know.
But like I said, the boats was coming over, and you definitely listen, man. That music shit so special. I just watched the interview with Tyrese interview. Matter of fact, $1 million worth of game them had with him.
Okay.
Shout out $1 million for Tyrese.
Shout
The
out.
shit
Tyrese,
was so
$1 million
really so.
worth of
Yeah,
game,
y'all
too.
got to go watch it. Everybody need to go watch. The man, like I said. You gotta hear, you know what I mean, how his brain, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
how he distributes, just everything about it, you know what I mean.
I seen that. You talk, man. Listen, I ain't gonna cut you, but I want to tell you this. Tyree told them folks, man, his mama made him act like he was slow to go to when they went down there to get the state checks so they can get double. Did you see that part?
I don't know, I might have missed that part, but I know
man, that's the hardest part on there.
But see, he was real. That's what I'm saying. He's so real. He's so motherfucking.
Yeah.
He's super.
He's
He's keeping
super-
it hunting on that motherfucker.
I
He that
seen the
motherfucker.
part where the nigga pulled the gold spoons out and said, yeah, you ain't gonna tell my kids they ain't eat from no goddamn, my daughter wasn't born with a gold spoon in her mouth.
Fuck
I don't
you
want to hear
talking
that
about?
shit.
Yeah.
Take it out the vocabulary. I said, yeah, I like that.
But let him know these motherfuckers ain't. You feel me?
Nah,
This
for
shit, I mean, this just look good.
Yeah, for
I ain't
sure.
spend all my money on this shit. Matter of fact, this ain't real gold. They
Yeah, for
gold
sure.
spoons though.
Okay,
you
yeah.
feel me?
I like
so
that.
in their mind, like he said,
Yeah.
this shit, this money don't make whatever. Like,
I
what you
like
think
it.
this costs?
Okay.
He like, oh no, this shit come, goddamn it. I'm like, oh, this my type of nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's
Yeah.
how I get out.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very frugal. You know what I mean? Fuck you, man. I saw he
Yeah.
hard. And
Yeah.
then only his just point of view on shit, like, it was just, but not all of, but let me even get into what I was saying. Like he said, his music and how he felt about it and being serious. He like, man, people are opening up their ears and they, you know what I mean? Like, they drive people. Somebody hearing this song and might be ready to kill. You know how music do? It saved them from killing themselves. You know,
Yeah.
we heard of these real stories for real. He like, so a lot of people playing with he said, he like, man, get the fuck. He telling niggas, y'all gotta watch that part. Like, man, get the quit playing with the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, be
Yeah.
sitting. That's how you serious with your music. For somebody to tell you, man, hey man, you is the best in the world. That's what that man heard in his ears.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And he's a nigga. Anybody say, oh man, nigga, you are the best in the world.
Okay, then.
To that man, you feel what I'm
For sure.
saying?
Can't take-
So right,
Yeah.
that ain't to be overlooked. That's what this man took in from his ears.
Yeah.
You feel me? He done heard a lot of shit and from his mind.
Yeah.
When he took in and got from that, you the best in the world. Come on, man. Fuck, bitch. You on a nice island to me.
Yeah, I
you
appreciate
feel me?
it, man.
To have anybody give you that grace, man. You the best in the world.
Man.
Nah, man, if we gonna speak on that, but I'm gonna tell you what he talking about. The nigga put on a show, bro. He was the first nigga I seen, first nigga I personally have seen in the city. He did his album release party, but he did it with a live band, fam. I said, boy, that was hard.
Come on, man. Put on a real deal.
Oh, that nigga got up there with a live band. Bro, at first I got in there, you know.
Let these people
first
know.
of all, you know he had the whole whites creaking. You know, let's say that.
So it's nice in there.
Yeah,
It's nice in there.
Niggas seen everybody,
Right.
nigga, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's nice in
You know
there.
what I'm saying? This I made my type of crowd. You know
Yeah,
our type
yeah,
of crowd.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in there rubbing elbows, saying hi. You know, it was almost like a reunion. I'm glad to see everybody. Boom. I get to looking. I'm like, this nigga got a whole drum set.
They setting up.
That nigga got a drum set up there.
No doubt.
But listen though, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I say a nigga put on a show, a good show, bro, I mean that, bro. The man had a band. He did all his motherfucking songs live. He changed. Listen, bro.
Talking
He
to the
put on
crowd.
bro. He put on the show.
Great stage
Had
presence.
singers in there, bro. He put on the show, nigga. I ain't lying, bro.
Yeah.
I was impressed. I was
Yeah.
I had to call him that day. I think I told you.
Yeah.
I told you about it. I
Joe
said,
the
man,
Freak.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I just left some shit.
Bro, the man impressed the shit out of me,
Yeah.
bro.
I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, I
man.
said, God
Impressed the
damn,
shit
I
out of
hear
the
that
man.
in
Put
your
on the
voice.
live
Like,
show,
nah,
man.
bro,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
real.
You know what?
I'm telling him, like, oh,
On
yeah,
that
you see
motherfucking
that
note,
from a music
we got to
standpoint.
take a motherfucking shot for that, man.
take
The
a
man
shot on
put
that
the
one.
motherfucking show
Yeah.
on, homie. First nigga I seen put a goddamn live show on, bro. And that's the truth. I
From
don't,
the
I'm
city.
talking about far
Deep.
niggas. Yeah, he
Taking
did
your-
that.
you take-
He
you treat
did
your
that.
shit like it
He
already
did
been
that.
platinum.
He
Yeah, for
did
sure.
that. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
how you
He
feel
the
about
first
your
nigga I
music.
seen do that,
And that's
man.
why people feel like you the best in the world,
Album
bro.
release,
Don't
live show,
shortchange
man.
that, man. I mean,
Put a show on,
Roses, man. Guns and
Real
roses.
talk.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, let me give you your flowers for that.
Hey, that's
man.
huge.
I sure
thing.
appreciate it, man. You know, and it's crazy, man. I came on the set, man, because I fuck with Rich in real life, man. I just respect his mind so much. And I said, man, you know, because I knew I needed to work this project, and I feel like the most artists, like, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this, man. When we talking about Nashville hip hop, man, I do want to address this because I ain't never really said nothing about it on the subject publicly. Key Glock was on the cast who spent off from Matthew Hoffa or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he was asked about Nashville, and he didn't really have nothing to say. Which, I mean, you know, maybe he's not tapped in. But I feel like the city was in an uproar. But the thing starts with the city, man.
Yeah, it started with us.
It started with the support, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of Nashville artists don't support Nashville artists, man. You know what I'm
this.
saying? And it's all about what you can do for me. You get what I'm saying? They want to look at your followers. Man, but I'm going to tell you something, man. You know what I'm saying? Followers, man, if it ain't adding up the dollars, you ain't talking about nothing. I pop outside, man. I bring the city with me, man. You feel me? And it's love and people come support. I don't give a damn about no social media. You feel me?
sure.
You know, Reese, man, when I did that show, bro, I did that show by myself, right? You know why I did it by myself? Because I couldn't get no artist to come open up for me.
God. And it turned out amazing.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, I couldn't get
Turned out
artists to
amazing,
come.
homie.
I couldn't get artists to come out. You know what I'm saying, and open up for me, man. You know what I'm saying, giving them a great look. I'm not charging you. Just what I'm saying, come get your shine on. And I got a bunch of no's, and I'm not mad at it because I do get love from artists. But I'm just saying that we don't, man. Call my phone. I'm
Understood.
pulling up, man. You get what I'm
Understood.
saying? So you know, I feel like that before y'all want to get uptight about what's going on and what people think about us, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to
What we
check the
think
backyard,
about us.
man,
Come on, man.
and see that it's starting right
How
here,
we
man.
treat
We
us,
got to
homie.
support each other, man.
Yeah.
We
You know what I'm
spoke
saying?
on
You
this,
come out to
man.
that man show, man. You an artist, man. If you first on the bill, man, you don't rap and leave, man. Just because you got your people, stick around, man.
Yeah.
Stick around, hang out, man. You know what I'm
it's not
saying?
that bad.
Yeah, come on, man. You know, it started with stuff like that, man.
Concert.
Yeah.
After we see more, who want to see? Not to catch.
No, but I'm just saying. But in Nashville, you know, it's the same way. But it shouldn't be like that
Nah, it
because
shouldn't.
everybody, it's a bunch of, you know, everybody, you know, they get their views up, man. They get them talking about it, man. They get to acting real funny, man. You know what I mean?
Truth
Like
be
I
told,
see
I be feeling like it ain't nothing but 10 of us, man. We can't afford to have 2 niggas over here, 2 niggas over there, and 2 niggas over there.
Get them all in the same room, man.
If we
Anything can happen.
gonna look like something, we all gotta be together, man. It's the only thing we can only rely on our unity to strengthen ourselves, bro. It's the only thing we really got, cause we ain't got nothing else.
But you know, and the thing is, you know, and just let's keep it real, man. Like
It'll
the
happen.
culture, just hip hop, period, just has a stigma on it, man. Well, I don't even just even saying I'm a rapper just tastes disgusting coming out my mouth. You know, I'm an artist, man.
Yeah,
I'm an
for
artist,
sure.
man. Don't you know what I mean? Because the
Definitely.
first thing they think if I say I'm a rapper, they see my
Yeah.
grades, they say
That's
this
some shit.
niggas,
Right.
these niggas still
Nigga.
doing that, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
they signed you up to a box.
Yeah. Man, come on, man. They need to get with Ted to get a boat, man.
Yeah,
come over to the
nah,
island.
yeah.
man.
That's what I like that, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I
Feel
mean?
me?
But
Come
like
on,
you
man.
said, how you present shit is definitely artistry, bro.
Sometimes it
Real
ain't
artistry.
You know what? The way that this motherfucking internet is set up nowadays, man, we can create our own island, man. And you know, just like you said, whoever's supposed to come, gonna come, man. Because get what I feel like. Anything a nigga drop in this pond gonna give ripples, and it's gonna touch who it's supposed to touch, man. Y'all gonna come back and fuck with who y'all supposed to fuck with.
So
man.
artists in the city, man, you know what I mean? Man, you know, we gotta work together, man. You know what I'm saying? We better together. You get what I'm saying? I know you want to show that you got your own motion. I know you want to show the people that you don't need nobody, and you probably don't. But at the end of the day, it's for the city, man.
Yeah, sure.
You get what I'm saying? You for the city. If you got 500, I got 500. We got 1,000. You know what I mean?
The people who really want to fuck with each other, we gonna fuck with each other. Like the people who got that mindset, it's gonna happen. Now, is it gonna be some motherfuckers that may not have that mindset that go and do big things? Maybe.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
This foundation that we seeking, man, I'm guaranteeing right now, right here on this We the City podcast, man, we gonna make it happen.
Oh, y'all definitely gonna make it happen, man. And I want to tell any artists, man, you really trying to really have some, you got some emotion going about yourself, and you're not afraid, you know, to put that out there, man. You need to tap into We the City, man. You know, the love is genuine.
Definitely love.
You feel me? The hospitality is great. I done got everything in this, everything. They done did everything in here, but gave me a massage, man. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just all the way love, man. And I want to shout y'all out, man. Let y'all know, man. Y'all on to something, man.
That's real. We appreciate that. And they go to end all like we said, man. We may be the grew or whatever the shit, you know, all the stuff we talking about, and we might be where we at in our journey, but wherever y'all need y'all journey, we accept it. We ain't judging of this shit. Man. You know what I mean? You know, we hate to say it, but like I said, if you that young and you still feel like shit, you know, shit, you got a goddamn standing on this, that, and the third. Come on through here. We gonna let you talk your shit, this, that, and the third. And we still gonna try to drop some jewels on you, you know, from our point of view. And you know, if you don't get it now, you know, you may pick them up, but it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. All the young artists, man. I wouldn't mind working with the young artists.
Hello.
Man. Yeah, so you know, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I mean? Tap in, man, you know.
Tap in. Hello,
man,
Donte,
HELLO, hello_Donte on Instagram, man. You know, shout out, man. Let's work, man. Hey. You know what I mean? You know,
I like that last Hello Donte project too, man.
I appreciate it, man.
You
it's
know
like, you know,
I like the way you wrote that out, so I'm looking forward to this next one and how you gonna roll. Cause that last one, I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed, homie.
I appreciate it,
when you sent me the CD, you know, I drive, so I was out. And I had the time to go on and just boom, download and listen to the whole thing. Yeah. And I like how you package it, put it together, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Get what though, man? I want to speak about this one time, man. I don't know if I was tweaking or not, man. This nigga let me hear a song one time, bro. And I'm hearing it, I'm like, man, you know who would sound good on this song, man? In the middle of the song, I'm hollering, you know who would sound good on this song? You were like, who? I said, Kwani.
Ooh, yeah.
He said, for real? I said, yeah. That nigga turned that motherfucker up a little bit. And Kwani came in. I said, bro, ain't no way. I done heard this song before or something. Man, ain't no way in the hell that just happened.
And I want to shout out Kwani Cash too.
Shout out Kwani, man.
Big shout out, legendary.
Kwani is the only artist, I promise you, is the only artist that I feel like that is that I could put to it, like, put it to it here, you know what I mean? Yeah. I reached out to Kwani, I sent him that record, man. He sent it to me in less than 24 hours. And I hear as hell to get a feature from Kwani, but he came through and he did that for me, man.
You sent it to, all I had to do is listen to it. Kwani heard that motherfucker and had to bless.
Yeah, he blessed me super tough, man.
See, that show where you at, like I said, man, don't undershoot
you let me hear that before. I didn't just...
Man, I mean, I think you called it. See, that's the thing, Rich, you don't ever give yourself... Like, he's a super artist. He don't ever give himself credit, man. He don't be giving himself credit.
I think it comes with just, like you said, the kind of... That's the downside. You know, everything got a downside to it. And then being yourself, when you do carry a genius, which, or, like I said, amazing talent, and you down to earth, you kind of do backplay or kind of shortchange yourself at times, because it's like, you ain't getting yourself enough to think. You know, so
now, you know what his problem is, though? And there's a lot of people I know, and I ain't trying to cut you off. He's just too smart for his own good. Like, this shit just gets, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I tell you, man.
Too easy.
And he gets bored with it. And he just wants to go do something else and do something else and do something else.
That's what it is.
And he's just very intelligent, man. And that's what I tell him. I'm like, you know, stop, man. Sit your ass down and rap. You know what I mean? Like, what's that, Reach Too Hood? That's still one of my favorites, man. Like, it was a well put together, man. You a street nigga. You was over in Westchester every single day, man. And for you to still be able to come with that, like, that's what I'm talking about. I can't listen, like, he understand, he gets it. You get what I'm saying?
Been doing his own album covers forever.
He do everything.
The nigga got probably, honestly, especially like his own feature albums, and then him and his homie, they got probably 4, 5, 6, 7, like complete albums. I'm probably
this nigga gonna be a
shortchanging
hoard
these
music, and I don't even know why.
And
man.
then
You know
all
what I mean?
the other songs don't even make no sense.
Right now,
Thousands of songs.
Right now, what I'm
this
sitting
nigga
this
got
stage
thousands
up
of
for,
songs, man.
Yeah, for sure.
What I'm sitting this stage up for, man, we gonna be rich niggas.
Yeah, set it up then. Just make sure you
See,
I got to see
you hear
the
that?
man.
My gun loaded, y'all.
That motherfucker with footage with
Yeah.
Your hard drives, however many it is.
My guns loaded, man.
Yeah, they are, man.
We ain't finna play no game.
Not for real.
Listen, we ain't
I ain't
finna play no game. We the city, man. Listen, man. I done had a ball in here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I want to thank you for man bringing me out, man. You done got me. I don't take shots, man. I don't do this, man. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, man, because this was a good episode, we gotta take a shot for that, man. You know what I'm talking
come on,
about,
man.
man?
One more time.
Take a shot for that.
Motherfucker.
Don't run.
Man, bro.
Don't run. Just shoot.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Give me a
talking
little
about,
bit,
man.
man.
You know what I'm talking about. Just a little goodbye shot, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to eat.
Hey, yo, man,
This
make
was
sure
a
y'all
great-
check out, man. Check for Hello Donte.
Hello, Donte.
No skipping.
Yes,
I got
sir.
Barack and Michelle coming.
Come
I
on.
want to thank y'all
Coming
again for
soon
letting me
to a
come on
hood
the
near you.
platform and talk about it. You feel me? It's always love, Reese. You know, I ain't never nothing but a phone call away, Tez, man. You
Come
need
on,
me,
man.
just let me know, bro.
Hey, listen,
We
man.
the city, man.
We rocking with you always, man. You been a homie, man, way back before this was even this, man. You know what I'm saying? So you always gonna be that, man, and we always gonna do this, man. Shout out to the motherfucking good podcast, man.
Yeah,
Love,
we
man.
the
Hello,
city.
Hello, Donte, man.
Hello,
Hello,
Donte.
You
Donte.
hear me?
One more